About predator and prey relationships and how their interactions affect population size. So we're going to be covering slides 84 to 94. Please make sure you have something to write with. And let's take a look at this first slide. So we have a predator and a prey on this first slide. This obviously is the predator. That's called a lynx. And this is the prey. That's called a snowshoe hare. I'll just say hare to make it shorter. And the really important sentence here is that the population of each is dependent on the other. So they're very connected. So think about, how are they dependent on one another? How does the predator's population depend on the prey? How does the prey population depend on the predator? You don't have to write this down, but think about it. We're going to talk about it over the next few slides. So suppose we have a case study here. The dots represent the predator and the prey. So the red dot will be the hare and the green dot will be the lynx. So if you are copying this, I maybe not label this 1 and then draw 8 green dots and draw 8 red dots and then write that down. The lynx is 8. The hare is 8. So that's slide number 1, or it's case number 1. Draw a line, and then we're going to go to case 2. Case 2, a disease enters. So write down disease enters. The population is going to kill half the lynx. So now we have to cross off half the lynx. Again, the lynx were the green dots. So now you're going to put X's on 4 of the green dots. And you're going to write 4 next to the lynx. And you're going to keep it at 8 for the hare. Okay, part 3. Now, because there's only 4 lynx, what happens to the hare? So there's less predators. So there's more of these hare running around and they are reproducing. So their population is going to increase. So now we're going to write the new population count. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you're going to write 12 here. 4 lynx, 12 hare. Now we're on slide 4. So make sure you're drawing a line in between. So now season 4, I guess we could call this. So although the lynx population is small, it has an abundant food source. So the predators have plenty of prey to eat. So season 4, what's going to happen? All right, so it has plenty of food to eat. So you're going to add in 4 more lynx circles. So now we're back up to 8 lynx. So we're going to have 8 green dots. So write 8 here. Now it says take away 4 hare circles because there's so many more lynx eating the rabbits. We're going to take away 4. So draw X's on 4 of these red dots. How many hare do we have then? So if these 4 are gone, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 here and 8 here. They're back to equal again. All right, draw a line. Now we're at season. Oh, we're done. Wait, yep, we're done. Sorry. So over these seasons, we can see how whenever the lynx increased, the hare decreased. If the lynx decreased because they got sick, the hare increased. So they're very connected on each other. All right, so let's sum this up. All right, you might want to pause and write these out. And then on the next slide, we're going to fill in the blanks. So write out these words here with the arrows. Let's say copy this section right down at the bottom. Draw the arrows, copy that. And then we're going to fill in the blank. So when a prey population decreases, like if there's less hare, what's going to happen to the predators? They're going to have less to eat. So what do you think is going to happen to them? Write down what you think. When the predator population decreased, when the lynx got sick and there was less lynx, what happened to the hare? Write down that. You're going to write down increase or decrease. When the prey population increased, meaning there was a lot more bunnies, what happened to the predators? They had a lot more food, so okay, and then in the next season, the predator population increased, so what happened to the prey? All right, let's check your answers. After you have this filled in, unpause it and check your answers. Okay. Hopefully that's what you got. Okay. Let's go over some questions. Question 23. Prey populations are dependent on predators, but predator populations are not dependent on prey. That is false. They are dependent on each other. Question 24. A crown of thorns, which is a type of starfish, which we actually call sea stars, they're predators of the coral. So this type of sea star eats the coral. If coral bleaching destroys the coral bleaching is destruction of the coral habitat. So meaning the coral is going to decrease. What's going to happen to the crown of thorns? They're going to decrease because they're not going to have as much food to eat. So the answer to 24 is B, decrease. 25, osprey, which is this bird. We have these in New Jersey along the coast. Ospreys are a bird of prey that feed on fish. Suppose that one population of osprey is moved from their ecosystem. So what that means is like if we build more houses at the shore that weren't there before, some of these osprey are not going to have a place to live. So they're going to have to emigrate, leave where they normally live, and go join another population. So now that new population has increased, doubled in size. So now there's more osprey. What's going to happen to the fish? More osprey, the fish population is going to decrease because they're going to have to eat more. All right, we're going to stop right there. You can ignore that. You're going to stop right there. Please go back to Google Classroom and see what you have to do next.